Okay, Wildcat, today we're going to journal page 18, interpreting rate of change in slope. For a function defined in terms of x and y, the rate of change over a part of the domain of the function is a ratio that compares the change in y to the change in x over that part of the domain. Rate of change is the change in y divided by change in x, which equals slope. The slope of the line is a ratio of the rise to run for any 2 points on the line. M equals slope equals rise divided by run, which equals the difference in y values divided by the difference in x values, which is equal to the slope formula. The slope formula for the slope of a line is the ratio of the difference in y values to the difference in x values between any 2 points on a line. If x1, y1 and x2, y2 are any 2 points on a line, the slope of the line is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. All right, go ahead and finish up reading your notes. All right, let's take a look at example number 1. Now, slope of a line is rise divided by run. Now, you have to be careful looking at the scale. We're counting by 2's on the x and y axis. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so the rise is 9, and we're going to the right 1, 2, 3. So our slope is 9 divided by 3. So let's double check that. Remember, and I almost made the mistake twice. We're counting by 2's, not 1. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, 9 divided by 3 reduces to be 3. All right, go ahead and finish up example 1. All right, let's take a look at example 2. Find the slope of the line, enter your answer in simplest form. So again, we're going to do rise over run. And be careful, we're counting by 2's. Okay, so again, it's rise divided by run. Okay, so we're going to go up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So the rise is 12. Now we're going left, so that's negative 2, 3. So your slope is 12 divided by negative 3, which reduces to be negative 4. All right, go and finish up example 2. All right, example 3, find the slope of the line. Again, slope is rise divided by run. Again, we're counting by 2, so we go up 2, 4, 5. So our rise is 5. Our run is 0. So let's use our calculator to check what that is. See if I can find a screen where it's not right here. All right, new, no, add calculator, control, divide, 5 divided by 0, you can see is undefined. So 5 divided by 0 is undefined. So when the line is vertical, the slope is undefined. All right, go and finish up example 3. All right, example 4. Find the slope of the line, enter your answer in simplest form. So again, slope is rise divided by run. So the rise is 0. The run is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So the run is 9. Well, 0 divided by 9 is 0. So when the line is horizontal, the slope is 0. All right, go and finish up example 4. All right, find the slope of the line passing through the given points using slope formula. Enter the slope in simplest form and describe the slope as positive, negative, 0, or undefined. All right, so we want to label this as x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Now, we know the slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 okay, so the y2 is 8, so we have 8 minus the y1 is 3 divided by the x2 is 10 minus the x1 is 5. Well, 8 minus 3 is 5 divided by 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So m equals 1. So the slope is positive. All right, and we can check our work. I'm just going to check one. Once I check it with one, then you should be able to check the rest of them on your own. So new document. Always want to start a new document. Add calculator. Press Control, divide. 8 minus 3 divided by 10 minus 5 is 1. So that matches. All right. Let's take a look at example 6. Find the slope of the line passing through the given points using the slope formula. Enter the slope in the simplest form. Describe the slope as positive, negative, or 0. So again, this is going to be x1, y1. This is going to be x2, y2. We know slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, so add a little fraction there. All right, so y2 is 11 minus 15. X2 is negative 3 minus a negative 5. Okay, well, 11 minus 15 is negative 4. Now, when you subtract a negative, that becomes positive. Negative 3 plus 5 is 2. Negative 4 divided by 2 reduces to be negative 2. So your slope is negative. And I know I said I was only checking one, but let's check this one as well just to be sure we're good. So I'm going to delete the previous one. Control divide. 11 minus 15 divided by negative 3 minus a negative 5. And you can see that we get negative 2, and that is correct. Okay? Let's take a look at the next example. All right, example 7. Find the slope of the line passing through given points using the slope formula. So again, this is going to be x1, y1, x2, y2. So we know the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, so y2 is 6 minus 6 divided by 8 minus a negative 4. Well, 6 minus 6 is 0. When you subtract a negative, it becomes positive. 8 plus 4 is 12. Well, 0 divided by 12 is 0, so the slope is 0. So the slope is 0. All right, go and finish up example 7. All right, let's take a look at example 8. Find the slope of the line using the slope formula. So again, this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. We know the slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So then that's negative 4 minus negative 18 divided by negative 7 minus negative 7. Okay, well, a negative times negative is a positive. So negative 4 and 18 is 14. And then when you subtract a negative, that becomes positive. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. Now we remember from a previous example, a number divided by 0 is undefined. So our slope is undefined. And actually, I think when you put it in HRW, they're going to probably want you to put 14 divided by 0 here. And then they're going to want you to put the slope is undefined here. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 8. All right. Find the slope of the line passing through the given points using the slope formula. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. So we know the slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is negative 1 minus negative 6 divided by 1 minus 11. Now, when you subtract a negative, it becomes positive. So negative 1 and 6 is 5. 1 minus 11 is negative 10. 5 divided by negative 10 reduces to be negative 1 divided by 2. So the slope is negative. All right, go ahead and finish up example 9. All right, example 10. Find the slope of the using the slope formula. So this is again x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So we know the slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is negative 1 minus negative 10 divided by negative 3 minus negative 4. Well, a negative and a negative becomes positive. So you have negative 1 and 10 is 9. And then a negative becomes positive. So negative 3 and 4 is 1. So your slope is 9 divided by 1. So your slope is 9. And the slope is positive. All right, go and finish up example 10. All right, example 11. Find and interpret the slope of the real world situation. Enter the slope in simplest form. Okay, so we know slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And it doesn't matter which one you make x1, y1, but let's just make this x1, y1, and let's make this x2, y2. So that's 150 minus 90 divided by 8 minus 4. Okay, well 150 minus 90 is 60. Divided by 8 minus 4 is 4. So your slope equals 60 divided by 4 is 15. So the slope is 15. So the money earned increased by 15 for each hour worked. All right. Go and finish up your example, start working on your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.